have an intro, so I'm just gonna start talking. I got into reading, I would say about a year or two ago by finishing the Ugly series. That was the one that I finished first. And then I read the Cruel Prince trilogy. And from there, I was kind of nervous to get into new adult fantasy. Like, I was so used to reading like young adult, like Hunger Games growing up and all of those books. So I wasn't really sure what to read next or if I was going to continue reading. But I had ACOTAR on my shelf, the first book, and I was kind of looking at it and I'm like, I don't know, do I start it? And one of my friends was like, just try it out. Like, it's not that crazy. It's not that hard to get into. Just try it out. So I started ACOTAR, read the whole series. And I was like, okay, well, I can't just stop here. But I have to be honest, it did put me in a slump for a while. And I was like, I guess this is where my reading journey kind of ends. And then I just, as you can see behind me, I just kind of kept going. So yeah, that's kind of the background on my intro to reading and why I kind of wanted to start a channel. I kind of just think it's always cool to have a community of people that like similar books to you or just enjoy reading. You get recommendations and talk about books that you've loved, and I feel like that's kind of cool. So I'm not going to do like a whole background on me personally because I feel like that'll just happen as I make videos, but just some cool things to know. I'm Caitlin. I am 26. I am currently almost 20 weeks pregnant. I'm a social media manager, full-time for a company, and on my free time, I read. I'm not sure if this channel is going to be mostly me reading and talking about books. I'm assuming. That's why I set it up the way I did. But I also love to cut my hair, dye my hair, go thrifting, crochet. I feel like it's funny. I feel like all the like book community has some very similar hobbies. Like, I love when I see another person in the book community and they have like cats and they love tattoos and like they love crocheting. Like, I always think it's funny. All like love hobbies. So yeah, if you're interested in kind of following along, seeing what I read, it's going to be mostly, if you're into fantasy, I would probably subscribe because I'm burning through them like no other books. So I will have a lot of romantasy and just fantasy in general recommendations for you, I'm sure, as I kind of get through some that I haven't gotten to read yet. But I've already, most of what I read is already fantasy and romantasy, so I would definitely stick around for that because I'll let you know. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We'll see what happens here. So if this is the only book video, it's not gonna be, but if this is the only book video and the rest of them I'm dyeing my hair and going thrifting, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next one. If there is one, we'll see. See ya!